Reparations. This is the last chapter of the main story. Aiko and I had progressed through Heavenly Host, guided by the whims of the book, the school changing and shifting around us bit by bit. We were now faced with a peculiarly marked door. It's way too quiet right now. Maybe I should take this opportunity to ask a few questions.
Aiko さん、クオン先生はあなたのお姉さんだったのね。ええ。私たち天神賞機関組は実はあの人のことをよく知らないの。記憶がないというか。担任なのに？ええ。ねえ、クオン先生のこと教えて。どういう人なの？あの人は完璧な人よ。天才という言葉では収まらない。すべての理想という言葉が人間の形をしている存在。まず11歳の時の著書が世界的ベストセラーになったのを皮切りに。
Wow.
文学界だけでなく科学、数学、芸能、経営、経済と数々の分野において研究や発表、マネジメントで大成功を収めているわ。公益財団法人 PL 振興社が一代の社長であそこまで成長しているのもあの人の力。私の家、庭家はあの人の印税で一生かかっても使い切れないほどの財を得ている。けれどそのせいで家族の絆は完全に断絶した。両親は子育ても働くのも放棄して姉のお金で海外で遊び回っていて帰ってこないしね。そうなんだ。愛子さんはお姉さんのこと好きなの？あの人は私を大好きみたいだけれど私は大嫌いよ。昔から全部私の前にレールを敷いてしまうから、私には選ぶ権利も与えられなかった。
Once when she and I were out at a shopping mall, looking to buy new underwear, there was an incident while I was trying on a new bra.
私これが好き。このブラがいいかな。
She just stuck her head into the dressing room, through the curtain.
あら。
And then, as if that weren't bad enough, she came right on in.
ああ、ダメよ。愛ちゃんいい？体に合ったものを身につけないとせっかくのスタイルが崩れてしまうの。まだ若いからといって油断してると年齢を重ねていった時に必ず足かせになる。油断大敵という言葉があるけど、まさに今この時よ。 こっちにしなさいね。
She left the dressing room for only a moment, but now handed me a luxurious, elegant, lacy bra from the gap between the curtains.
こんなの
I complained, but I knew I'd eventually have to try it on anyway, so I just broke down and did it.
ほらやっぱり似合うわ。お姉ちゃんが買ってあげる。愛ちゃんは本当に可愛い。全部お姉ちゃんの言う通りにしなさいね。愛ちゃんはとってもいい子だからわかるよね。ね。
Kuon's smile was so pure and sweet, it was almost scary.
衣食住も親の愛情もすべて姉ありき。私の居場所を全部奪ってしまう。姉のせいで自分のない人生がもう何もかも嫌になって自暴自棄になりかけた時、私はレーグと出会い見せられオカルトに傾倒していった。霊力という姉にはない力を持っていることに興奮して体が震えたわ。これは私が見つけた力、私だけの世界。レーグオークションでの売り上げは具体的な数値となって私を高揚させた。なのにあの人はこの世界にまで踏み込んできてあっさりと私の先に立つのよ。忌々しいわ。そうだったんだ。なんかすごい人なんだね。まあ本当のところあの人のことは私もよく分かっていない気がする。行き過ぎた正義は悪になる。純粋すぎる悪は人を救済してしまう。世の中をよく見てみて。そうでしょ。一番正しいのは全ての答えではないのよ。きっとね。
And it said that there was... Okay. Oh, it looks like an ear. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, it's a nose.
地鳴りがひどいわね。校舎が崩壊に向かっているのかも。まさかあの7番目の柱が。
目覚めだ。
誰？本だわ。ブックオブシャドウズが喋ってる。
涅槃、目を覚ました。
涅槃、コアのこと、魔女の魂が。
我々の接近を感じている。柱も涅槃に反応している。
愛子さん、どこに行くの？あれはあの気配は。やっぱり春雪くん、春雪くんよね。よかった。私あなたに
Inumaru had been completely overtaken by the darkening, his hatred transforming him into a feral beast. His mouth was now slit on both ends, giving him a disturbing, almost fox-like appearance. With speed and precision, he beelined right for Aiko's neck and bit deeply into it, with obvious intent to kill. I caught up to the two figures where I found one seemingly trying to eat the other. Damn it. I brandished the Book of Shadows in front of me like a shield, attempting to intimidate the attacker. With one sharp, violent spray of blood, Aiko's head fell clean off. Tears of blood were streaming down from Inumaru's eyes. The beast then turned his focus on me.
みんな死んでしまえ。そうすればまた会える。また元通り友達だ。
Inumaru lunged at me, mouth agape. I didn't even have time to scream. It only took a split second before it was all over. So, messed it up. I brandished the Book of Shadows in front of me like a shield, attempting to intimidate the attacker. Out of the blue, a girl I'd never seen before now stood in the creature's path. She was wearing uniquely designed green pins in her hair. Looking more closely, her body had a slight sheen to it and was partially translucent. The rampaging Inumaru showed no signs of having comprehended Sayaka's words. Now she seemed to have gotten through to him. He stopped biting down on Aiko, releasing his grip ever so slightly. Sayaka's tone had a slight waver to it, belying her harshness. But her berating of Inumaru was working. His eyes were beginning to well up with tears. He was full on bawling now, and nothing seemed like it could slow his tears. She was less reassuring him and more commanding him. Inumaru released Aiko from his mouth entirely and became very quiet. Aiko's face was as glazed over with tears as Inumaru's. She nodded, unable to even raise her head. With one final soft, serene flash of light, Sayaka and Inumaru both dissipated into the air and were gone from sight. It's very easy to miss that. I did my first time. The sound of a monstrous explosion rang out, accompanied by a violent quake that rocked the very foundation of the school. This earthquake had triggered an unfortunate side effect. The hole connecting to the underground passages had been completely sealed off. This meant that Mochida and the others would have no choice but to find another way out. Where are we? Which part of Heavenly Host is this? That's a very good question. Maybe it would be best if we stopped trying to put everything in the context of the old Heavenly Host. Either way, the only choice we've got is to climb these stairs, so let's get moving. Tuba's tomb researcher Yuki Fukazawa. Unknown, various parts of body appear to have been eaten. Ooh. Always nasty. We'd managed to escape through the hole before it collapsed and wend our way through the numerous passages, finally arriving at the base of the enormous bell tower. As soon as we got there, however, there was another huge explosion. The whole school rocked beneath our feet. I was certain the class rep and Aiko must have felt these blasts as well, and could only hope beyond hope that they were both alright. Monstrous explosions continued to echo through the bell tower repeatedly, and violent tremors shook us again and again, seemingly without end.
なんだ
7番目の柱が光ってる。
The Sephiroth of Knowledge was indeed lit up, spewing its disquieting green flames every which way.
愛ちゃん、篠崎さん。
行ってみよう。ナオミ、背負ってやる。急ぐぞ。
So now we got Naomi. Let me switch. Yoshiki, Kun. Who's carrying Yuka? Okay, nothing new. No one has a good reaction to that, other than people who never encountered Yoshikazu. The Sephiroth of Knowledge wasn't the only thing to be found at the top of the tower. There, waiting for us on the landing, was Magari Mizuki, holding Satsuki Mizuhara by the neck.
お前
She let go of Satsuki, who tumbled to the ground like a rag doll.
さつきちゃん。生きてる。死にかけてたから連れてきた。アイコとアイコ。涅槃の中心へ行ったわ。
なんだって
人知の及ばない世界よ。見なさい。知識のセフィラが涅槃の目覚めに反応している。この校舎はもう数分のうちに壊れるわ。すぐに幸せの石で帰った方が身のためよ。あなたはどうするの？幸に壊された。
Magari flashed a bitter smile and showed off the rubble that was once a pair of ever after stones. She seemed almost proud of what she'd been through. Miss Kuon then produced her custom-made PL promotion stones, which had also been seen better days. They were full of cracks, with strange blue gas seeping out here and there.
こちらもなの。迷路が固まるどころかどんどん抜けていく。
マジかよ。フー先生。
どの道みんな死ぬ運命だったみたいね。参ったな。バルド心配してるかな。
Magari scratched her head and looked, for all the world, like she'd resigned herself to her fate. It was a sight entirely unlike her. There wasn't anything we could do at this point but stand there and helplessly watch the pillar pulsate, knowing that it could blow at any moment. And it was then, when we'd all resigned ourselves to our fates as Magari had, that Miss Kuon suddenly looked down at her wristwatch and spoke.
サトシ君。
はい。
君の世界にいた私はいい先生だった。
え？
中島さんが言ってたっけ？確かゆい先生？
はい。君の世界ってなんでそのこと知ってんだよ。
ミスト君も言っていたでしょ。オーラの色でわかるの。あなたたちは 違う過去に存在していた人。
確かにゆい先生は面白くてドジで最高の先生だよ。でもクオン先生だってゆい先生と同じくらい優しくて楽しくてさ。
私も先生のこと大好き。
I was still straddling Satoshi's back and could barely form a coherent sentence. But I somehow knew, if I were ever to say it, that now would be the time.
ありがとう。
Miss Kuon smiled brightly.
後悔もいっぱいあったけど、今の言葉で救われたかな。
天才と呼ばれたあんたでもそう思うのね。
計算の技能が早いのといろんな知識が豊富だったのは単に私が異常な脳をしているだけよ。天才とかそんなのじゃない。こんな寿命まで見えてしまう人生にあなたは魅力を感じる？
Miss Kuon turned her wristwatch so everyone could see it. The counter displayed the number 300, and it was counting down second by second.
その時計。
寿命時計。最後の1秒まで無駄にしたくなくってね。
Life clock, a device capable of reading and displaying one's own lifespan. Ordinarily, I wouldn't put any stock in the accuracy of such a ridiculous-sounding contraption. But this was Miss Kuon we were talking about. Thinking back to everything she'd accomplished in the short time we knew her, and all the technology she devised through PL, I couldn't help but believe every word she said. No matter how preposterous those words may have been, nor how much I wished them to be fabrications.
周囲に求められるがままに能力を使って命を削り続けてきたあなたは、肉体年齢は90を超えて寿命が近いって聞いてはいたけど、あの噂は本当だったみたいね。
Miss Kuon smiled and slowly walked over to the pillar.
私がこの柱を破壊するわ。みんな下がって。
She had the other baby tooth from Sachi in her hand.
あの子の霊力があればできる。計算上だけど間違いないはずよ。
クオン先生。
私がいなくなってもあなたたちの人生は続くよ。どんな困難にも負けないで。
先生。
みんな元気でね。
I screamed and I cried, I lashed out. This wasn't right. This shouldn't have been the end for her.
中島さん、サトシくんちの温泉は体も心も癒してくれるわ。またゆかちゃんと一緒に入るといいわね。あ、岸沼くんは小テストちゃんと受けること山崎先生に話してあるからね。
ああ。
やだもう2人とも泣かないで。男の子でしょ。早く、もう時間がないわ。柱も私も。
Still on Satoshi's back as he descended the stairs, I screamed. There had to be another way. There had to be. Magari was the only one left who hadn't said anything yet.
忘れないでおくわ。あんたっていう天才を。マルトゥバは心霊医療から手を引く。
約束してね。
アイコは私が守ってあげる。
And with that, Magari followed us down the stairs, away from the pillar. Once Miss Kuon had confirmed we were all out of range, She pressed her hand and Sachi's tooth upon the monolith. She suddenly began to breathe heavier, as if she were running out of air. Her years were physically catching up to her. All at once, she began to feel as old as her body appeared. She looked down at her watch. There were only 20 seconds left. With nothing left to hold them back, the tears began to stream down Miss Kuon's face. The counter was down to 10. Miss Kuon's arm began to fuse with the pillar, as if she were being pulled in.
そう思える。なんて幸せなんだろう。
The upper portion of the bell tower lit up with a blinding flash and exploded with tremendous force. The entire school shook harder than ever. Each of us was blown clean off the stairs and knocked unconscious in the process. A piece of heavenly host blew out, leaving an enormous crater in its wake. A dimension of empty expanse, bright and white. A world without a single sound. There I stood, dumbfounded. I couldn't speak. Where am I? Is what I wanted to say.
先生。
出会えたことがもう奇跡なんだよ。死ぬのは怖くないって思って見ていた私の時計。寿命が来れば消えればいい。それまでただやることをって考えて生きてきたの。あなたに出会って生まれて初めて恋をして生きたいって思った時時計のカウントが減らなくなった。恋っていいね。別の世界から来たあなたは私と出会った最初の日のこときっと知らないだろうけど元の世界に戻ったらまた違う先生が君と出会うのかな。ちょっと悔しいけど私じゃない先生によろしくね。バイバイ。
先生
My face was coated in tears and snot. I stood up, arm outstretched, but there was nothing I could do. She was gone.
ここは。
大丈夫、あゆみちゃん。すごい地震だったわね。急がないと。
Jesus Christ, that freaked me out. Oh, I know how to get rid of him. Okay. Alright. So we save. And then we load data. Forgot the trick. Okay. Ooh, spooky face. Thank you for killing me. I'm going to die now. Goodbye. Do I not have the talisman anymore? Guess not. Oh well. Would have been something a little extra there, but I'm gonna be replaying just about every chapter in this game for another video, so we'll do it then. Let's see here. Futhark runes. Yeah, that's gonna help us for the Futhark document 3 obtained. Yeah, those will be helpful for the boss fight at the end of this chapter. So, the soldier bore witness to the slaughter and became to deplore it. The witch on the skewer died with naught but hate in her heart. Mothers peer upon thy kin, hug them tight to hide thy deplorable acts. The Lord says thou shalt rebuke this massacre and meet hatred with reason. Thou canst guard against the pike, merely smile when others look upon you. There's a save point there. What the? Mortality. Pretty sure I died from bloodless a couple of other times, so I don't know why I'm getting that trophy now. Not fair. What? What the? I don't understand. That was stupid. Cuba's tomb researcher Okamasa Maeda died swiftly, but of unknown cause. Body was skewered post-mortem. Hiroki Iwasawa died swiftly, but of unknown cause. Body was skewered post-mortem. Tatsuya Miyazawa died swiftly, but of unknown cause. Body was skewered post-mortem.